Guys, welcome back to Hugs and Honey. I am Mama. Good to see you today. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Today we are going to get back to our animal spirit oracle cards. We haven't done them in a while and I love them so much. I thought it would be fun to do them today. And as usual, we will ask our typical question, the question that we ask all the time. I'm just going to show you the cards. We're going to use this deck again. This is the Colette Baron Reed deck, this Spirit Animal Oracle card deck. They're really awesome. I want you to think about, putting your energy and your intention into these cards if you can, so that we can, because this is going to be a reading for all of us. And so the question that we usually ask is, what do we need to know right now? Like, what is important for us to pay attention to? And what can we know right now that would help us in our lives in some way? And so this time I'm not going to use the little book. I'm just going to kind of read the card and see what comes out based on what it says and what our intuition tells us needs to be heard. So I'm just almost finished mixing the cards up and shuffling. And okay, I'm ready to pick. Okay. One more shuffle. Can never hurt to do one more shuffle. Okay, so here we go. And this card is Moth Spirit. Moth Spirit. Look at that. Look at the moth. This moth is really cool. And it says surrender now. What do you think that means? Surrender now. And it's card number 39. Card number 39. So threes are really important numbers in numerology. It's a triangle. It's basically the most stable of all forms is the 3. And look at this moth is kind of like a triangle shape, huh? It's like a triangular shape. And it almost looks like it's got eyes. All of these, these are like a little face right here. I see a little face. Do you guys see that? What a cool card. This is really beautiful. And the moth spirit, so moths, they fly around at night frequently, and surrender now. So surrendering to what, anything that we might have resistance towards. So yesterday when we were talking about desire and why desire is so important in achieving our goals, sometimes we think we want something, but it becomes really, really hard for us to get it and for us to achieve it for some reason. It's like all these different roadblocks keep getting in the way, or it just really feels like an uphill battle and you're fighting to get something and it's just not coming easily and naturally. You might be forcing something in your life. And if that is happening, the moth spirit is encouraging us to surrender to this moment in time where we have the opportunity to let go of what we think we want in our lives versus what is really important for us to have from our intuition and from our inside voice, and the messages that we get from meditating and getting quiet in our lives. And moth spirit is reminding us to kind of just surrender to it and just say, okay, if I'm pushing really, really hard and nothing's happening and I feel like it's an uphill battle and I'm like banging my head against a wall and nothing's happening, then maybe perhaps it's time to let that go and to move on to something else that feels more in the flow, more with ease. Because the things in our life, we do have to work hard for these things, but sometimes, when you're very passionate about something, when you know you need to do something, the hard work doesn't really feel like hard work. It is just the effort necessary to accomplish the goal. And when you're passionate about your dreams and your goals, it just doesn't feel like hard work. And so if it does feel like hard work, if it just feels like you're not getting any joy out of the tasks that you do and the things that you're doing, then perhaps surrendering and just letting nature take its course and letting things, like kind of like letting the dust settle, letting things just happen in a more natural way, so that we can fly on and continue on our merry way as the moth does. So guys, I think that's just a really good message for us to think about, to surrender now, and to be following our intuition and our desires, and trying to find the path that feels the best for us. So I hope you enjoyed that today, guys. I see you, I hear you, I'm here for you, and I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.